Hello.
Hi.
I hope that one worked. It's extra weird when I can't actually see you. My internet sucks extra today, so I am not able to actually look at him while we record today.
I didn't pay
So,
for the extra high speed internet for today, and my internet's fine.
yeah, that's funny. Of course, you were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I have better internet." And no, that's
hmm
weird. That sucks. So now I'm just like, I'm gonna
We got
go
to get
fuck
you a
myself.
repeater, man. Like,
Yeah, well, luckily after this week is when the new pay stuff works out, and I can start paying Melissa back and shit, and I'll be start catching up shit and get that soon. But I have a drink. I'm cheersing at you. Cheers.
I'll cheers too. You don't get to see it. I changed my angle again. Um,
Oh,
yeah, I
this
said
time.
I said fuck it this time, and I brought my second monitor because trying to stare at this TV that's over here while I do shit was fucking awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair. I I'm like, it's extra awkward now because I'm like, I like moved my OBS like just under my eyesight so I can kind of feel like I'm at least like looking at something that's just not a blank screen.
Yeah, I should move mine over too, so I'm looking at something. Got to do that little
Oh,
the TikTok video thing where we got the surf guy underneath us, so we can actually pay attention.
yeah. I'm drinking. Oh, yeah, you didn't get to see it. I'm drinking the Thanksgiving cocktail.
Oh, nice. That was
Yeah,
pretty
I
damn
figure it's
good,
like,
man.
it's not bad. I could definitely. I think I'm gonna. Next time if I ever do it, I might take the rum out of it. Like it's. I think it covers up the actual syrup that I made too much. So it's
Yeah,
not. You taste the rum instead of the syrup. I'm like, ah. I taste that more as I made the batch.
yeah.
And I was like,
It
yeah,
was a
fuck it.
little strong.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little strong. Well, that's the thing, is no one had ice. So I knew we weren't going to have ice. I was like, well, I tried to add water to it, but I wasn't going to, you know.
Yeah,
It's hard to make the bat, like, batch version of that when it has to include, like, dumping the cranberry on top. So, anyways. How was, how getting across the border this time? Your last one was annoying as shit. Okay.
I wasn't ready.
Worth a shot.
I had my beer in my
I
hand. You started counting, and I was like,
It's fine. I got it. I know to look for it. I'll look for my clamp. There'll be a sound wait, that doesn't work out.
All right, ladies, gentlemen, people that are watching. Brandon's internet is ass, so we can't see each other. Um,
They got that part.
no, well, it might not even be in mine.
Shit, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
We're having all of the issues.
yeah. My OBS decided to crash, and I didn't realize it until we had recorded like roughly 10 minutes of stuff. So we're gonna do a quick little catchy uppy. Brandon's internet is ass. My OBS crashed. It's been a fucking day. But how's your day been? Has it been good?
My uh it's been a day. Melissa is currently sick with the flu. So I'm just kind of trying to take care of her. Um the other stuff going on. Uh but like so yeah, it's going to be a week.
Yeah.
It's going to be quite a week.
Yeah.
Uh you I guess I don't fuck. I'm trying to think of where we whatever. Up back to finish the update. We were talking about Edie getting stuck at the border because someone fulfilled their Grand Theft Auto fantasies and launched their car off of something and flew into the air at the Canadian Niagara Falls border. And they thought it was a terrorist because they had terrorism there previously. And so Edie got stuck in traffic.
Yeah, it was to clarify for people that know where we live. It was in New York, where the car crash happened, and I was stuck in the Detroit border because they were trying to figure out if it was a terrorist attack. If you watch the video,
Yep.
it
Oh yeah, we watched it.
oh, it fucking looks like it was on purpose.
Yeah, like I said, I'm imagining it's either someone on purpose doing something stupid, or someone just fucking drunk.
Yeah, it'd be wild if they were drunk.
That or hey, maybe malfunctioning car.
Could be.
Hey, you know what? It's the mob. Husband owed some money. They cut his brake lines. Made it so that he's gonna hit his gas, and all of a sudden it's stuck. He just starts to full send it, and then it finally, lost his brake line. Cowabunga.
I mean, yeah, could be.
Could have been the Canadian way, eh?
Well, I believe it was from the U.S. side.
I mean, well, yeah.
So it'd be the American way.
And then,
yeah, because it was New York to Canada.
Italian mob. They were going to Canada to try and run away, and then all of a sudden, they weren't.
Well, they ran away somewhere. They died.
They ran away from everything.
Yeah, and they wound up pissing me the hell off. 'Cause, I got stuck at the border. I got there at 2:30 and I crossed at 5, and it was god awful, man.
Dude, that's just horrendous.
Yeah.
Like, I was telling Jeff, because I was getting my beard done while that was all going on, and I was like, I literally thought about it. I was like, I hope he doesn't have to go to the bathroom. And I'm not going to text him, I hope you don't have to go, because then it's just going to remind him.
Dude.
And then he just started laughing because he was like, yeah, that would.
And
then you said that your coworker did it.
Straight up did not have to pee until my coworker texted me. I was like, so what happens if we have to piss? And I was like, well, I didn't have to, but now I have to.
Yeah, that's the literal worst. Like, I got to imagine, like, okay, so if you get stuck at the border like that, where something like that happens, and you, like, have to pee in a bottle, like, I don't think you're allowed to get in trouble for that.
I mean, I would like to see them try.
That's my thing, is, like, I would like to see them justify, like, hey, you're not allowed to do that, and be like, I'm sorry that terrorism decided to happen and my bladder wasn't ready for an extra 2 hours of sitting here.
Yeah, I mean, and also to clarify, it wasn't terrorism. I don't know how much footage was saved, but yeah, for people listening, the reason I was stuck is because they thought it was a terrorist attack, and then they determined it wasn't. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything on what it actually was, though.
I think they're still figuring it out. Obviously, the two of them died.
Yeah,
so you can't.
Yeah.
You're like, you gotta, like, basically find surveillance and track them all the way down by cameras. I would imagine just follow every single camera, street camera, and try and find where they were at.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, that was I can't imagine. Well, especially at that point, you'd still be like looking up, like, I'm sorry that I didn't plan on obviously them shutting it down because I can read Google while I'm stuck here for 2 hours. Like,
dude, and what was shitty is, like, I was supposed to be home by like 3:30, and I stopped for lunch because I was a little hungry boy, and then I got back in my car and it was like my new ETA went from 3:30 to 3:45, and I was like, all right, that ain't too bad. Yeah. And then it stayed at 3:45 for like an hour. And I was like,
oh no.
That's not a good sign. And then I got to the bridge and everything updated. And it just said 58-minute delay at the bridge. Oh. And it stayed a 58-minute delay the entire time that I was stuck there for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, because that's the thing, is like you can make it like an extra hour. That's like, that's feasible. It's annoying, but it's feasible. But doing 2.5 hours, that's fucking murder, man.
Oh, it was god awful.
Like, I'm so glad I've never gotten stuck at the border, but like also, it's been a while since I've been stuck. No, it's a lie. I've like, every time I get stuck in traffic, it's when I have to go down to Detroit for a show. Like, yeah, every time. And it's been better now that they stopped working on fucking 75 for the first time in like ever, at least that one section. Like 14 and 12 miles done or whatever. Or no, 14 miles done. They moved to 12 or something, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be, because I got so sick of that. And then for a while, you couldn't fucking go to Royal Oak because they like shut that whole entrance down.
They had the fucking all of Mound for like a decent strip fucking shut down at the same time, dude. It was awful.
It's ridiculous. It's all way too much all at once. Like, I get that it's gonna be nice, but spread it out, just because like the fucking congestion is so like horrendous trying to drive anywhere.
Well, I mean, the problem.
Luckily, I don't.
The big problem with that though too is they like wouldn't let anybody do anything. Like, all the red tape that went into getting shit fucking set up and blah blah blah, and then people turning it down, saying no, you need to change this, and then you need to change that, and then you need to change this, and then now it's like, all right, we need to get this shit done.
Yeah, honestly, it's one of those weird things where, like, you kind of look at it like, well, do I want to commit full capitalism and just be like, all right, let the roads and shit actually get taken care of by companies? But then I don't trust it. It's such a fucked system, because you're like, either
it would cost too much money.
It would take god awful forever, or you just end up getting some guy putting in a shoddy road in a spot.
Oh yeah. Which is also
no consistency.
That's also kind of what's happening. Like, capitalism is making it to where, you know, people are lobbying that we have to use this material and we're not allowed to use this material, and this company needs to work on it, I don't like your company, blah blah. And capitalism's already ruining it.
Yay.
Which is awesome.
Yay. We're doing it. I just double thumbs up. But it's I realized I did it, and I was like, you can't see it.
Yeah, I can't. I definitely can't see you.
No. I'm John Cena.
Jesus. That meme is about as dead as the one on my ass, buddy.
Hey, but you know what? I still, to this day, will always laugh at the prank phone call of John Cena talking to that woman. If you know what I'm talking about, where it's a radio station and they start prank calling I think it was like her husband set her up, and they start prank calling her as like trying to get her to let her husband buy tickets to watch SummerSlam.
I don't think so.
So I am gonna Google that now and send that to you, because just for later usage. But it's probably yep, there we go, prank call. It's right at the top. Yeah, it's like 5 minutes, and she starts just fucking absolutely losing it, dude. Like, they call her, and they they trick her by saying, like, well, first, we're the radio station. We're calling because your husband wanted to try and convince you to let them watch SummerSlam because she was getting sick of him and the kids watching it too much. And she's just like, no, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do, something like that. We need to cut money. We don't need to spend something, blah, blah, blah. And he's just like, all right, whatever. And then they call her back right away. And she's just like, I already said no. And then they keep playing this, like, whole thing about, like, John Cena needs to be, do it for John Cena, stuff like that. And he ends up changing it up and calls her and goes, hey, so this is like, she is just furious because they don't stop calling immediately, and so she assumes it's them and just starts yelling. And they switch to a different woman at the studio and goes, hi, I'm here from the, like, Marines benefits and stuff. And she's just like, it makes her feel horrible for just yelling, opening the call at her and just, threatening her and shit. And then they're like, well, we have a veteran that would love to, like, accept, your donations and stuff like that. And they're like, and his name is John Cena. And she's just like, oh my God. Like, just absolutely fury. Dude, it's worth it. I'm sorry, I just, like, told a shit version of it to everyone listening and watching, and then me not watching you, but dude, I just sent it to you on Messenger. It's fucking good.
I'll pull it up, man. I love that you went out of Discord to open up Messenger to send me it on Messenger when you could have just... Discord's right there.
I'm not used to using Discord. I don't... Here, I sent it to... There. I'm not used to using Discord. I just use
Messenger's fine.
Also, it was
now all I see is like the blank
John Cena.
The blank screen, and then the way I have my chat cropped, it's just John Cena's abs and like his right nipple.
Oh, it's his best nipple. I don't know if he has a best nipple.
I mean, I think
Dude,
my
oh
best
my
nipple
God.
is probably my left nipple.
I think that'd be fun. Like, that'd be like, we're gonna be like, hey, John Cena, do you want to do a fun interview? We're not gonna ask you any questions that are generally irrelevant, and it can just be fun. He'd be like, sure, and then open up with that. Be like, which one's your favorite nipple?
I feel like he'd be down. Maybe if we were bigger.
Oh yeah. Obviously.
But have you seen his fucking Instagram, dude?
No.
Like, dude, he's a straight up shit poster. Like, the stuff he posts on there is
the
like,
best.
I went through his Instagram feed and it's like, it's like the kind of shit that I post, literally. Like,
that's the best.
Dumb.
I mean, he probably just paid someone to do it.
He said he runs it himself. He's like, yeah, I only hopped on there.
Oh.
He's like, I was told to get on there. He's like, I just kind of go on there and he's like, I just post things.
Shit post?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. I'm with it. That's fun. It's I was like, I would love to. Yeah, he would do that interview.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he does a lot of fun shit. We just probably need to get maybe 100,000 subscribers.
I mean, we're almost there.
Yeah, just a couple 100,000 off.
just a little off.
Not a couple. 100,000.
We're gonna be doing a 24/7 live stream until we cross the 100,000 subscriber count. Help!
We're gonna do a 24-hour live stream where all we do is ask for John Cena to do a dumb interview with us, and then he's gonna say yes. And he's like, we didn't expect to get this far. We don't actually have any questions.
We just kind of.
Besides, which one's your favorite?
Yeah,
nipple?
we just kind of want to hang out, man. How was working on the hit Nickelodeon movie Fred? Was that fun?
Did you enjoy yourself?
It seemed like you wouldn't.
How was how was his voice? Was it not the high pitched one? Did you enjoy it not being that? Or did they want to mimic the annoying pitch and sound of his voice?
I feel like
did they just
he really does that.
Just blow an air horn. They just blow an air horn at him every fucking time he starts trying to talk.
God.
So just continuously just bing off his ears.
That was honestly like a surprisingly funny bit that they did in that movie too. Like the whole
I never watched the movie.
I never watched the whole thing, but I did see the clip of like them finally revealing, because like Fred always talks about how he doesn't know his dad in like his YouTube videos and shit. And then in the movie, like, his dad finally shows up, and it's fucking John Cena. Like,
that's good.
That is such a good bit, man. Like, it's.
Did he have a weird voice or no?
I think John Cena just sounded like John Cena.
Yeah.
Here,
and then Fred
I'll
was
Google
just
the clip. Yeah, I'll Google the clip and send it to you, and nobody that's watching the podcast will see it.
Yay! We're just watching videos. No, hey, when we come back, once you actually get back here, we're on the actual set again. We gotta try and use that other jack in this thing and try and start using it for your laptop. I think that'd be so we can watch dumb clips together.
Yeah, that would be fun. The only thing I worry about is like copyrighted stuff. Like, we'd have to figure out how to, basically the same thing we're doing now. Like, we might have to block out a section. Like, you know, instead of them just not seeing what we're talking about, it would be like us looking at something and then just blocked out.
Was that supposed to be a video?
No, I just sent you the image.
Oh, let's say, yeah, it's just
straight up John Cena.
Oh my god.
Yeah. His character's name is Frank Figglehorn, but he is just John Cena.
That's so funny. Wearing all John Cena merch. That's the best. But this might be a real short one, especially because we lost 10 minutes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, but...
Yeah.
I mean, we started super fucking late. I got a bunch of shit to still do. You gotta take care of your wife.
Yeah, I gotta go make her food. She wants mac and cheese. And also, I gotta make 2 different kinds of mac and cheese, because they only had 1 box of the mac and cheese she likes. So, I gotta make myself my box of mac and cheese, which is fine. I got the Velveeta shells.
Okay.
She wanted the Kraft. She doesn't like the Velveeta. She's like, that's shit cheese. And I'm like, I agree, but I love it. So,
I'm sorry. It's liquid gold.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm a trash panda. Give me that liquid gold. I fucking love that shit.
Fun fact for her, most of the incredible mac and cheeses that you'll have at a lot of Thanksgivings or predominantly black restaurants, not like high end, but like, you know, them good fucking soul food restaurants, there's Velveeta in that. Like, there is a roux and there's cheeses melted in, but there's fucking Velveeta in there, and it ties it together real fucking well.
Yeah. There is just something that American chemical food, you can't replicate it without that American chemical.
You can't. Like, the food here, you can't see, Brandon. I'm pointing. I actually have a fucking full oven in this hotel, which is wild. Everyone look at it. It's beautiful. It's nice. It's amazing. I can actually cook
I saw
shit.
that for like the 2 minutes that we were able to look at each other before we realized the connection was just not gonna work.
But
I love that.
I can actually cook shit now while I'm here. But
that's
where I was going with this was the first like trip here. I had to get like snacks and stuff because I was like, I only have 1 burner, so it's got to be like microwave stuff and like blah blah blah. Everything tasted awful.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's
probably 1,000 times healthier for me, but it still tasted awful.
Yeah, there is no replicating the American food system's version of just apps. Just it is, it is garbage. It is full of sugar, and it is terrible for almost everyone, except for people that are powerlifting. Once you're like, and I mean, and by that I mean when you've literally just finished powerlifting.
Yeah, I mean,
because then the sugar's fine.
I kind of ate shitty like that when I used to lift heavy too, but it's still not good for you.
No, it's never good for you. I just can't. Fuck, man. I want Taco Bell.
We had that.
We're talking about shitty food, and I'm like, I want Taco Bell.
We had that Saturday.
Yeah.
TMI. It wrecked my stomach, man. Like, because I've been eating healthier up here, and I was like, fuck yeah, Taco Bell, that's awesome. We just moved all Kai's stuff in. Let's go. Ate the Taco Bell. We all hung out for a little bit, kept working on stuff, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed, guys. And then I waited for them to like go to bed, and I was like, I'm gonna go just destroy the toilet. And it was god awful, and I'm sorry.
Like, was it the Taco Bell or was it the leftovers? Or was it the combo?
It might have been the combo because there was a lot of Thanksgiving leftovers.
Yeah,
like practically.
I'll say
the only thing I ate when I was home was like
leftovers.
Yeah, like I think I had mac and cheese on Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday was like turkey.
See, I ended up having. I had the sandwich I made, and then I made another full plate of food of the leftovers, and we still have some. Melissa's been sick, so she's just not eating. So I put a good dent in most of it, so I might take that for work tomorrow. I'm gonna try and just fill a fucking thing with all of it. Like, all right, this is my lunch. It's just all the rest of the leftovers. Because I've had I was just tired yesterday, and then Melissa was also feeling worse than she was today. But like, I didn't feel like cooking, so we just ordered food, and I smashed all of mine. So I was like, well, I don't have lunch tomorrow, and I don't feel like making. I realized it too late, and I was like, I don't feel like combining all of the different leftovers of Thanksgiving Tupperware right now before I go to bed. But I'm hoping, they'll be gone by tomorrow. I'll probably eat them tomorrow.
Dude,
I should.
I'm switching it up. I'm making fucking stir fry for lunch tomorrow. I'm like, we're getting completely away from Thanksgiving. Like, where can I go?
Yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, I'm just eating it because, like, one, I don't want the food to go to waste, but, like, also, there's 5 Tupperware containers that takes up almost all of my fridge. Yeah. That is all the leftovers, and I need to get them out of there. It'd be better if she, like, was feeling better, because then she would actually be able to eat, like, at least some of the turkey and some of the others, all the other stuff, but, like, it's no bueno for her not feeling good.
True.
So,
see, I like that. That
said,
man. I didn't have to bring any leftovers here.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, you're like, I'm not bringing. I mean, I guess you could, but, like, that'd be really weird. They'd be like, what's that, like, leftovers?
I like Thanksgiving a lot. You understand? And then they'd be like, get out of the car. We're bringing the canines through. And I'd be like, oh, no. There's cocaine in the turkey. That's why it's so good.
I'm not going to lie. I'd laugh so hard if they were just like... Because I'm sure there is a time where, like, someone's got so much drugs up their ass that, like, the dog just literally just fucking nose to butthole them. Just fucking right in there, digging in.
I'm sure it's possible, yeah. Shit.
That's so funny.
I don't know.
And on that note, I'm gonna go make my wife some dinner so she's starts to feel better, hopefully, and then oh, shit. Hopefully next time, like, my internet doesn't suck as bad, and we can actually see each other.
Yeah.
But we love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening. Like, comment, subscribe.
Follow us on all the socials.
Yeah, do the things.
Yeah,
Edie is actually doing all the clips, and they've been posting. So
and they've been doing okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye, guys.